Are you having a problem with your car that you just can't figure out? Maybe you took it to the mechanic or a couple mechanics and they still can't figure out the problem. Well, that's where I come in. I'm really good at finding solutions to problems with autos on the internet. I know where to go. I know enough about cars, and I can help you out. This is Bradley David Good, and I'm talking about Advanced Auto Solutions by Bradley David Good. This is a concept I have, and for a limited time, I'm going to help people out at no cost to see how it does. I enjoy doing it anyway. So if you have a problem with your car, contact me. My email address will be shown on screen and is also in my YouTube About section. And let me know the year, make, model, type of engine, gas or diesel, size of the engine, and everything you know about the problem with your car. And I'll help you out. I'll give you a full report and point you to the most common solutions for that issue. All right, check out the rest of this. One example, my friend down the street that I'm helping him out with. This is what I put together for my first advanced auto troubleshooting project for a neighbor down the street. He has a 2004 BMW X5 and he's had battery parasitic draw, or the battery kept dying every single night. And so I'm very good at researching this stuff and finding answers. He had already spent a couple $100 on the battery and probably another couple $100 in replacing some stuff and narrowing down that it was at least the radio drawing something, but he pulled that fuse and he's still having the problem. So I did a couple hours of research. So that's what I do. I do the research, and I found that there's this final stage resistor that drives the blower motor, or the motor for your fan, for the heating and air conditioning. And when that goes bad, the fan will just stay on when the car is off. So that's what's draining the battery, and it's very common. I think that's the problem. But anyway, I found him answers. He was going to pay another $400 for the next stage of troubleshooting. And that's what happens. These mechanics don't go on the internet, a lot of them. And I'm going to work for them also and do this kind of research, because lots of times when I learn things like this, as I learn more and more about it, I'll be able to get down to the answer maybe quicker than they can by some old-fashioned troubleshooting, which is very good too, on-hands troubleshooting and narrowing things down, but it can take a long time. And Frank was going to spend $400 and he was about ready to give up on the car. And what I found out also from doing my research is that these are very reliable cars. Especially the 2005, 2006 BMW X5 is a very reliable car with some common problems. And I have now two YouTubes of the common problems, which are only a few $100s. You know, some of these luxury cars can cost thousands and thousands as they get older, but this car is old and it's reliable, and I can tell him fix the car and keep driving, which is he's going to be very happy about, I think. So I wrote down all these things to ask him, because it could be a couple other things maybe, and steps on what to do next. And I also printed out for him all the different fuse panels and the numbers and what the numbers mean, so that there's 3 places in the car where there's fuse panels and relays. So I have all that information laid out for him, and he'll be able to take this and go with it. And I'll help him also. I also packed my bag full of my troubleshooting equipment. I have so people near me will be able to get my help also. I have my multimeter, which we'll use for troubleshooting this. I have my infrared thermometer, laser thermometer, which we might use. And I have my blue driver codes reader. This is, I think, one of the best codes readers, so I'm going to be able to read the codes, trouble codes on his car and make sure there's no problems with any of that, and be able to reset the trouble codes so that we can look at them later if need be. And I got a few wrenches and screwdrivers, so I'm heading out there now, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.